Hello YouTube, this is Alcheminition coming at you with a Vanguard deck profile of the very deck that I'll be taking to this year's Vanguard World Tournament. And without further delay, I'm sorry I didn't get to more of these videos before, but I've been kind of busy and haven't really had the drive or motivation to make one of these videos. But anyways, here we go. We start with my starter, Ozu. She is amazing for searching out units to make copies of, to get off this more powerful abilities. Ozu. Put her over here. Let's start from the zeros. Now here we have one critical trigger. My critical trigger lineup is 8 crit, yep, 8 critical, chestnut bullet, and dianthica, I don't pronounce the names, and 4 draw, made of eggplant. And our heal trigger, we have Sweet Honey. Sweet Honey. And no, for those of you wondering, there is not a maiden heal trigger, and there is also no other maiden critical triggers. I would know. Nectar is my favorite deck by far to play. I have 4 different Nectar decks I'll probably get to show you guys. Anyways, here's the ones of my deck. We have 1 signed Padmini, and 3 of the rare version of Padmini for support for Asha. And we have 3 Maiden of Kana to get off more powerful attacks. We have 3 Snowdrop Musketeer Pico. For my backup grade 3, I'm going to keep that a surprise until I get to the 3s. But it is a limit breaker. And the perfect guard that I'll be using, I have 4 Maiden of Passion Flowers, which is why I'm not running any other unflippers, because, well, I get enough unflipping done with just the perfect guard, and I don't counterblast very much to begin with. And here we have 3 Blossoming Maiden Sella. She's my ideal ride in the deck. Here we have 4 Maiden of Gladiolus. She's pretty good, although I don't really wind up using her skill very often. But she's good if I run out of my other one. This here is the ideal rear guard for me to have. My 4 copies of Maiden of Flower Screen. She's extremely good to allow me to get off Asha's skill and give 5,000 each unit. And she's also extremely good to give 10,000 each rear guard if I'm using Jingle Flower Dragon. She does a couple of other good stuff, like with a few. Plus, she lets me replenish my deck with units that have been put in the drop zone. Alright, now my grade 3s. We have 2 signed Ashas. Pretty proud of that myself. I'll be getting 2 more pretty soon with an order. I think I'll do a haul video like that. Show you guys all the cards that I ordered. I also ordered 10 packs of Generation Set 4. So that should be fun. I'll be opening them online for you guys. We have two holographic Ashas. And then for my limit breaker, we have 4 reverse. Maiden of Venus Trap reverse. I like her because she gives power and lets me superior call. That's always fun. I'm not a big fan of locking, but she's good. She's a pretty good alternate. Especially if I lock Pico, she still gets her limit break off. Alright, now for the Generation Zone. We have 1 Flower Princess of Spring's Beginnings Primavera. 4 1 minute. Probably should have organized this better. No, not her. 4 Jingle Flower Dragon. He's uber good with the maximum power to give. With the maximum power you can give to your rear guards being 10,000 each rear guard, making him super good and tons of fun. Normally it's not very often if I hit somebody the first time with his full power, I don't normally wind up doing it a second time. They just wind up losing on the first Jingle Flower pretty fast. We have 1 Flower Princess of Spring Arborea. Just until I can get that Dream Weaving Ranunculus Asha Persona Stride. And last 2 cards of this deck profile. 2 Multivitamin Dragon. Now this guy, he's only a double rare from the Fighters Collection 2015, but he is so good, honestly. This guy here gives 5,000 to 3 other units whenever one of my units is placed on rear guard. However, it's 3 other units with the same name, which is just a little tiny backdraw. But that's the reason for Flower Screen being so overpowered. And those Flower Screens are $20 right now. They'll be reprinted in G-Set 4. So those of you that can't afford an $80 playset, that should be good for you. I got mine for free. My friend, sorry, camera slipped. My friends gave me mine, so I never actually had to put out $80 for them. I won one on my own, and I got 3 more for some friends that owe me stuff. Anyways, off topic. Yeah, Jingle Flower Dragon's a super good card, and every Neo Nectar deck should have at least 1. 2 is ideal. I actually have a playset, but only using 2 in my deck. Yeah, so that was my Neo Nectar deck profile. Leave a comment asking me. You know what? I'm gonna ask you guys a question now. What are you most excited for from Generation Set 4? And hey, if you're going to the World Championship, if you're going to the World Championship qualifier in Toronto, maybe I'll get to fight you guys. If anybody actually watches these videos, but you know. I'm gonna keep making them in hopes somebody does. Yeah, get down to the qualifier and meet me, and we'll fight. Well, that's all for this video. Leave a comment down below, sharing with me your thoughts. Hey, maybe, here's a question. What's your favorite clan? What clan can you not go into battle without? Till next time, this is Alcheminition signing out.